Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. For today's video, we are going to go ahead and do a Shantopoulos world update. We will be discussing a series of unfortunate events surrounding Chantal's week because there has been absolutely no shortage of drama when it comes to her lately. She can't seem to keep her name out of the press. We're going to talk about the state of her weight loss journey. Spoiler alert, it hasn't been very good. It's pretty much over. We will touch on a conspiracy theory that's rocking the community, this situation with Julia, Chantal defending the indefensible, which got her featured on a very large channel. We've got a lot to get through. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? All right, you guys, welcome back to our Shantopoulos world update. The last time that we checked in with old girl, she was coming off of a rage bender. She had spent the entirety of last weekend basically raging out on now deleted live streams, now deleted videos, and don't forget the now deleted community tab posts. It was clear that something must be up in her personal life. She's just miserable, man. I mean, just imagine being in her position right now. She's 350 pounds in a faraway land, can't leave the apartment on her own. As much as she projects that YouTube is all the reaction channels have, time and time again, she proves it's all that she really has. And even that is slowly slipping away out of her greedy grasp. As Beezer after Beezer is revealed as an op, a double agent playing some sort of twisted game, thinking there's some sort of mastermind, when in reality, all you have to do is kiss her ass to get into the inner circle. Yes, Chantal, FFG bad. I believe your lies. I mean, your truth. Which way tilteth the scales? A woman so inconceivably delusional, just when you think she hit rock bottom, she keeps falling. Or at this point, has she plateaued? More on that later. The happy couple recently talked about travel. She teased a North American bees, but who knows if that will actually come to fruition. If this weight loss journey is anything to go off of, you can never really believe it until she lands in the country. She started off the week with an Egyptian-style macaroni. How's that diet going? Fading into the background as she ushers in her next feast. But this one was homemade, guys. Swear it. Homemade from a restaurant. I don't think that it has to be like 1,000 calories for that pasta. Just because it's not fast food, it must be healthy, right? She got herself into quite a bit of trouble with this video, actually. You wouldn't think it would be anything out of the ordinary. Woman eats 1,000 calories of pasta. Is just another day for Chantal, but no, she had to stick her nose where it didn't belong. And she starts talking about a family on TikTok that go by the Resilient Jenkins. You may have heard of them. I actually saw them on my For You page before I even knew that she talked about them. They are under fire right now on TikTok because they have 4 kids and they all sleep in the living room / dining room of a 1-bedroom apartment, some on mats on the floor, while the parents have a private room with like a regular queen bed. Chantal defends this family because, as she puts it, others have it worse. And then she talks about a family that I believe is going through a natural disaster. Like, girl, you can't really compare people going through a natural disaster to this woman's day-to-day life. The dad refuses to work. He had a job. He was making $50K, had benefits. I know that's not a lot these days. It's a hell of a lot better than nothing, isn't it? And it would cost nothing to rearrange the furniture and pick up the garbage. Imagine having the kids sleeping right next to the front door in a filthy living room. They have lice as well. The first line of defense in your home. Not to mention no privacy at all. They are going to resent the resentful Jenkins. They are going to resent those parents as soon as they understand fully what's going on. It looks like somebody bought them bunk beds from their Amazon wish list. I know, rolls eyes. They've been begging as well. And here is the dad putting them together, but they're going to go in the living room. Supposedly, they are putting these bunk beds in the living room. On top of all of that, she's pregnant with a 5th kid. It's reckless, it's irresponsible, and it makes no sense. Why does Foodie Beauty always have to stick up for the worst of the worst? Like, do your research, Foodie. Whenever she sees someone getting criticism, or as she would see it, getting hate, she has to come out of the woodwork and defend them without doing any research on why it is they are getting pushback. This whole debacle caused Foodie Beauty to actually be featured on the Dad Challenge podcast. You guys may know him. He is most known for doing videos about Alicia from the Doherty Dozen. And as you would expect, he's not exactly thrilled with the things that Foodie had to say regarding this couple. But you know what they say, no publicity is bad publicity. Next, Foodie did a whole video talking about her mom and dad and addressing the rumors about the corresponding ages of those two. I don't need to know. I don't want to know. The funny part was she wasn't too sure about her own parents' birth dates. You could tell she was like, it was the truth about her mom and dad. And then she was like, I think they were born this date. People are saying that her mom and dad, like her mom was an inappropriate age to be with her dad. This does seem to be a touchy subject for her. Also, people have been noticing whenever Chantal is getting takeout, the delivery person is at the door, right? Salah has to go get it every single time and she gets quiet, mutes the live stream, almost as if she is worried that something is going to happen, like they are going to hear that she's in there or something unsavory is going to go down and she doesn't want it to be caught on the live stream. Knock, knock. Immigration. She's living in fear of something. That much is obvious. Is it her visa status? Did her loophole marriage expire? Did she miss a payment on that rent marriage? Speaking of situation type deals regarding Chantal's living situation, there was a video done by the channel Eyelash, and I got a couple of comments asking what my thoughts on this theory was. What happened was in the video, they showed a clip of Chantal where she's talking about Julia and she slips up and says that she's upstairs. Like she meant to say like on top of the counter, but she says upstairs. They also showed a screenshot that is supposed to show subtle differences between Chantal's alleged 2 apartments. And to be honest with you guys, I don't think that there is a second apartment, at least not based on the photos that I saw, because I did go ahead and look at her live streams really quick, see if I missed anything. It wasn't exactly research, girl. It was a quick little look-see. And you could see when it is darker, the couch is darker and she still has that treadmill. Everything is exactly where it's supposed to be placed. And there is just no way that Chantal could pull something like this off for months on end. The only way I see her having a second apartment is if she always films, she always goes to his apartment to film, or he comes over sometimes when she's filming in her apartment, something like that. Because there have been live streams recently where Salah is just nowhere to be seen, but also he stays up with her and is sometimes awake all hours of the night. It just points to what is he doing for work. Some people said like DoorDash driver, which I'd believe that over anything else. And he has this perfume business, girl. I don't think that takes much of his time at all because he seems to have all the time in the world to play video games and stay up till 3 a.m. with you. So that being said, let's get into the weight loss journey, because things are looking rough, girl. Last week, she gained 5 pounds, and this week she has supposedly plateaued at 153.9 kilograms or 339.3 lbs for us silly little Americans. How do you plateau at 340 pounds? Well, I'll tell you, you have to be extremely off track. She needs to cut the BS, cut the fake voice she put on during this video. She tries to make every excuse in the book, even thinking there might be something wrong with her scale. Girl, if that scale's broken, then you broke it. Her overeating was because she ate a big bag of broccoli. Girl, no, I don't care how much broccoli you ate. It was not the broccoli that made you plateau this week. There is just no way. She does mention how her and Salah are going on vacation sometime in the future. Whenever that visa runs out, she's going to have to get out of the country one way or another. She does claim that Salah is going to go with her. The only way that he wouldn't is if he had some sort of emergency. When that visa runs out, she's going to be going on vacation somewhere. And I wouldn't be surprised if Salah didn't go again. Something came up at the last minute so that he could have some time alone and not have to deal with you. That's a vacation for him. When she was in Thailand, oh boy, I'm sure he was having the time of his life. Finally, he has a nice apartment to bring someone home to. Not that old studio he was living in. How about we go back to my beachside condo, ladies? I don't know. I don't think Salah even has that swag, but you know, money can get you anything. She says towards the end of the video that she hasn't had any fast food since Thailand. That's been the thing that she's been saying. No fast food since Thailand. But she posted a completely ridiculous video on Halloween just yesterday. I was shocked. Absolutely shocked when this popped up. What do you know? She has fast food, a cheeseburger, mozzarella sticks, fries, and 3 Krispy Kreme donuts. She said in the weigh-in that she was going to crack down after Halloween. She must have already had this planned. She was going to go all out and Salah was going to let it slide because it's Halloween. She was patting herself on the back for no fast food. Now look at her. And it's not even a regular portion. It looks like she's already dug into those mozzarella sticks. This is her trick-or-treat meal. I swear to you, that is how she's justifying it. Her trick-or-treat meal. She's dressed up as No-Face from Spirited Away. It's an insult to Miyazaki. And she tells some dumbass story about a cursed phone number. I'm sure it's a fun creepypasta, but she ruins everything. She does know that this breaks her no fast food rule, but she's going to be back on it tomorrow, guys, which is today. This isn't the damn breaking. No. Yeah, it is. It's giving hungry fat chick with the donuts, sweetheart. Her delusion gets the best of her. She says, if I plan these cheat meals, it will be good for my mental health. This is just full diet, mask off. It's over, folks. Expect more fast food freak-offs. But do you guys know what was even scarier about Foodie's Halloween? She put up a video going around a Kuwait store that had like a Halloween section. And boy, it was scary. She has a new GoPro and there weren't any filters. This is the real Foodie beauty, guys. Exposed. Salah really puts his in there. Take it back. Return that camera. One more thing that has been a consistent point of contention this past week has been this situation about Julia. She has put up multiple community tab posts raging at people who bring it up, but they have been deleted. Surprise, surprise. Don't even care to read them because it's just the same thing over and over again from her. But people are speculating that Julia is in heat again. That's why she has not been on camera. She's always in another room. Chantal was down by the pool this week filming. It seemed like she wanted to get away from Julia. Remember last time Julia was in heat, Chantal had to film from the hotel lobby. She was not in her room because Julia was just making so much noise. She was probably in pain. It was just a complete mess. Chantal keeps trying to write this off as if it's no big deal. Y'all know my opinion. Like, she's disgusting for this, period. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. I hope you guys had a great Halloween yesterday. And welcome to November, 4 days till the election. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's just get this over with. Bye, everyone.